8,
Hey guys, this is
7,
John, and I'm playing the Hourly
6,
Bullet Arena on
5,
Lichess.org.
4,
We're about to
3,
roll with 33
2,
players, including FM
1,
Beep Beep, I'm a Jeep
0.
2672. Bunch of players over 2200. We get this player. I don't know if I played them before, to be honest. They have a very high rating, especially for an FM. Let's just take that and then play E6 and attack. Can I take that? No, I don't think I can. Let's go here instead. Okay, now I'll take this guy and then play here. Maybe develop like this. This looks pretty reasonable so far. Let's blockade that d5 square. Maybe I get knight f4 in to attack the bishop. a6, try to gain some counterplay. Very quick player on our hands right here. So it's going to be imperative that I keep up the pace myself. Let's play here and attack the knight. I don't really want to trade my good bishop for it, so let's see if I can go after this pawn. Yeah, they're going to try to get into... Alright, I'm going to come here. I know they can get knight e5 in, but I'm hoping that I can kind of dissipate this pressure a little bit. Let's go knight b4 and see if we can trade. Swap off that knight. And then maybe knight d5 after this. Blockade. So we're just in full-on blockade mode right now. Okay, I'm going to take and then play this over. Look for a trade. We'll play g6. See if they want to swap here as well. Maybe h5. Gain a little more space. Let's bring our king to the center. They've got me a bit tied down because it's hard for me to leave the defense of this pawn. I guess I'll go here. I think I'm going to eventually have to do this, so I'll just do it now. Ooh, that looks like could be costly, though. Take here. Yeah, and I'm crashing through on g2 or h1. So we get the checkmate. All right, so they made a costly error there. They wanted to attack b5, but they overlooked that knight takes f4 double check was possible. So, good start. Sumit Singh, I predict we're going to play beep beep. I'm a Jeep again, though, this tournament. They stick around. Sumit Singh is the next opponent. I'm inviting him to take on e4 because I think that would work out well for me if he did. Let's go bishop d3 and then castle. Play bishop h6. And then maybe h3 just to stop the bishop from coming out to g4 and pinning us. Okay, stop b5. Probably rook e1 next. And we'll go here. I'm okay if they trade, because then knight g5 is coming very fast. Yeah, they got to be careful now. They just resign. I don't know if resignation was appropriate, because I wasn't actually threatening queen takes h7, but works for me. All right, so we're on 4 points. Hello, Penguin and Foxman. Hello to you guys. Waller is the next opponent. We're going to hit him with the Scandi. Let's play knight f6 and then bishop out to g4. Okay, I'll do it anyways, even though a6 is the move that usually we play. Let's go here. Actually, let's play here and try to pressure the d4 pawn real quick. This could be unpleasant for him. Or unpleasant for me, if he's going to take and double up my pawns. All right, let's do this. Let's bring this back. Curious which way he's going to castle. Probably long. Now that he's weakened his king a little bit, but this is all right by me because we get a chance to attack them on this side of the board, like that b2 pawn. Let's actually go here and see if we can hit this pawn. I know I keep my pawns double up in doing this, but I have a good feeling about how this will play out. Here, maybe? He has bishop c1, but I think this is all right. That move was not good because now he's pinned down the file, so... yeah, not good defense by white. a4 is coming, try to weaken their king further. I could have potentially sacrificed on b3, but I think being up a piece, that's unnecessary. We don't even have to look at that, so let's just do this. Okay, let's take here. And now we'll take here. Threatening discoveries on the king. Check. Even though it's an online game, I will still announce check sometimes. All right, so we get the win against Waller, 8 points. Hello to ePlayer. Who else do I see in here? Hello, Graphics. How you doing? Poor Yarek. Or York. DE3 is the next opponent. And he's going to play like an old Indian setup. Okay, I guess I'll take that. Pretty early exchange. Well, let's push this pawn. This looks fun. E6 and then maybe knight g5 attacking here and also e6. Looks like I'm going to win a rook next. Go take that piece in the corner. Let's play here. And his knight is kind of running out of squares a little bit. Like after this, I can play g4, and I'm threatening g5. Yeah, so he goes all the way back. What about this now? And try to come at him from this direction. Actually, not a whole lot he can do about that. King here, I guess, but still knight c7 and knight takes e6. Okay, so he's going to do that, but we still get this in. Yeah, let's just go take that and go take the rook. So he's got all of his minor pieces still, but, I mean, we're just up material right now. I guess I'll just do this. Then we'll play g5, look for further trades. Once the knight moves, we can trade bishops and then play bishop d5. He's going to want to keep pieces on board, but it's not looking good. This knight is like completely trapped right now. I could take it and then go take e7. Yeah, let's just do that. That's very simple. And if the knight moves, we get rook d8 in. Okay, I'll be greedy. Go take more stuff. Let's play h4. Take that too. I'm just going to go trade everything. I mean, he can scarcely stop all these pawns, so... Give a check and go take that pawn. He's going to play it out. All right, and mate. So we've got 12 points. Beep Beep, I'm a Jeep is coming back. He's got 9. E-player on 11. Final cut, 2252. Pretty good player. Let's play a6 just to rule out any bishop b5. I kind of like doing that against this line. And maybe we'll transpose into an English-type position. Let's actually play g6 and fianchetto. See if they want to go for d4. They do. Okay, let's castle and maybe d5. Maybe we'll try to break in the center. I know they can take on c6 and try to double up my pawns, but I've got a good base of support here. So let's go here and attack this pawn. Maybe taking is all right. Interestingly enough. Okay, so let's take again and then go here. Attacking the bishop, it should probably retreat to a1. He's going to go there. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to defend this pawn because I don't think they can take here due to rook a8. So let's just play it this way. Yeah, rook a8 is always a problem for white, so... Okay, let's do this. Still, I think taking is kind of risky. They might do it, but let's do this now. Now I get this move in. That's kind of sneaky. Attacks here and here. So it looks like we're going to win that bishop. Yeah, let's just take it. Let's go attack the queen again. It's almost running out of squares, that queen. There's a lot of ways we can pester him. Let's go rook a3, pinning along the third rank. And let's play here. Just hide our king a bit. Maybe rook e1 check. Looks like we'll get that in. Check here. And then we'll go here, attack c3. f7 is hanging, but I don't know that that matters too much. Let's just play for a trade. Okay, I'll come back here. I think white's going to be losing on time pretty soon. I'll go for a trade if they want. All right, and we win. So, perfect score so far. Not many berserk opportunities. Hello to you, E-player. And let's see if he does that f5 idea that he likes to do. Yep, he's a big fan of this line and then putting the knight in on e4 eventually. So we're playing it a little bit different than normal this time around. But I predict he'll still put the knight in on e4, all things considered. Let's go here, and I'm preparing f3. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, let's come back. Still f3 is coming. Can I take f5? I think I can. Let's do that. Then let's go here. And try to attack with e4. Open the center. All right, let's take that. So then I can take here and take d5 at the end of the line. He's going to sack. Don't see what the purpose of that is, though. Let's just keep our wits about us. Rook g7 coming next. Or, sorry, rook e7, rather. Yeah, he has to trade. More simplifications in our favor. Let's come here for knight f6. Double up the rooks on the 7th rank. Yeah, he can't really move now. Come here, attack this bishop. And if he takes d5, we've got to mate in a couple more moves. Rook g7, rook takes h7, other rook comes over to g7. So he resigns. So 20 points. Like I said, I think we're going to have to play Beep Beep I'm a Jeep, which I think is like a famous poker player, like online poker player. Back in the day, I used to play a little bit of online poker, and I remember Beep Beep I'm a Jeep is like one of the more famous usernames or top guys. Sonata 2 is the next opponent. Let's play knight f3 and see what he has in mind. Maybe a Grunfeld Slav type thing. I don't know about this setup for black, though. This looks somehow quite suspicious. Let's just play castles, I guess. And then bishop g5. Maybe here. Go bishop h4, keep the tension. I'm going to take now. And then play knight a4 and try to angle for the c5 square. Let's do this. We'll put the bishop in and see if he wants to take. Because I feel like this is going to turn out well. Especially if we can get the pawn up to g5 to assist. Okay, so now we get the knight in here. He's very cramped. Let's play b3, just stop any rook takes b2 business. And then let's go here, so support the bishop. He takes. Okay, wow. This looks tremendous for me, because he can barely move now, and this bishop is shut down. Did I take here? And then go after the rook on b8? Looks like it. Yeah, and he needs counterplay like crazy, but I don't think he's likely to get it. He'll probably sack on f6, because I just don't really see what else he can do here. He's going to try to keep everything together as is, but too much, and he's playing down a bishop as well. Okay, let's just take this. Rook e8 is coming. More mayhem. All right, and he resigns. So 13 minutes left. We're still 3 points ahead of Beep Beep I'm a Jeep. He hasn't really been berserking. Probably hasn't had a lot of opportunities. Cozy says we're all getting old. That's not true, Cozy. I don't know about you guys. I'm getting younger. All right, TRVTH 2007. I'm not going to berserk this game. Just going to try to win it the old-fashioned way. All right, let's do this and then maybe take the pawn. This is a gambit that white can play. Let's go here. And let's go bishop b4. They can regain the pawn, but then I'm going to do this and see if we can force a queen swap under good conditions. See if they want to trade. Okay, finally he agrees to the trade. Let's come back here. I wonder if I think knight takes c6 would have worked on the last move. That would have been interesting. So let's go here. I'm a little bit cramped is the only thing about this position. I'm going to bring my king a bit closer. It could be slightly worse. I mean, actually almost certainly I'm slightly worse. White should start expanding using their pawns. Like maybe even push some of the kingside pawns. He's going to send the knight into c5. All right, let's go rook a7. And then we'll go here and try to force a swap. Here, attack this pawn. At least get some activity for this knight. Let's come back. We'll be a pest. Ooh, a4 is hanging now. So he just dropped a pawn there. And I can keep everything defended. He's got rook a7, but I have this. Let's go here. Once again, just trying to keep everything under wraps. We'll take that. Now I'm going to make my way over with my king. He has nothing to attack. Yeah, let's just bring this over. B5 coming next. These pawns are ready to roll. Wow, he just sacks it right away. Yeah, and then resigned. Yeah, he tried for B4 in a position where he shouldn't have. So beep beep, I'm a Jeep, keeping pace. Hello to you, Anton. Sadistica is in. This guy's tough. I think I have one loss to Sadistica. Azarini, 21-38. Once again, I'm just going to try to win. Although I see that beep beep, I'm a Jeep is actually ahead of me now. But I'm not going to berserk quite yet. Ooh, that was inattentive. I just dropped a piece there for no reason. I was looking over at the standings and I just suddenly saw that I was losing a bishop. Okay, let's take and then play bishop c5 and at least attack this pawn. Maybe I can sneak in like queen here and take. Or maybe I keep pushing with h4. Actually, this looks kind of dangerous for him. He found a good move, but I'm attacking f2 now a few times. Okay, what is going on here? This might actually be really good for me, because I think I'm crashing through on this square pretty heavily. These two squares. Yeah, what does he do here? Take. Yeah, let's take first. We'll keep the tension. I'm also kind of eyeing the bishop. You might have to play queen e1 to defend. I don't see anything else that's good. Or that, yeah. Okay, so let's take... I'm just going to go for the material now. And then I'm going to come here. So bishop takes b7 doesn't hurt me. And... Let's go knight c5, defend this pawn. So we've got 3 pawns on this side of the board. That looks good. Let's go e5. Trade that. Start coming up with these pawns. That was not a good move by me. Knight d6. Ooh, okay, so it gives us that at least. Okay, we'll come up here. So we're winning now. Let's see. Okay, and we won on time. Yeah, so I dropped that piece on g4, but we were still able to muster up enough pressure on the king side to make it happen. Your boy Agent. This is a streamer, I think. I don't know a whole lot about him, but I know he's fast, and I know he streams on YouTube. So let's see what happens. Queen d2, maybe castle long. Looks pretty good. Let's go d5, attack the knight. Go here. I could play knight c4, maybe. But am I really worried? I don't know if there's a lot of threats he has. Let's take here. Now he's got 2 pieces on pre. Yeah, that was a mistake by him. And he's going to sack. Okay, let's come here and attack this knight again. He can pick up the bishop, but he chose not to. h4. Yeah, now we're really coming at his queen pretty hard. Bishop d3 almost wins his queen. Let's come here. Then we'll come back. I'm going to play bishop b3 next move. We're going to try to crash through on e6, like so. Okay, I'm just going to take and then play a check. Check again. Almost mate with knight d5. We almost had that. Let's come over here. Rook f7. Give a check. Okay, knight d5 check. This king is on the run. Running king. Crouching tiger, hidden king. Go here, we're threatening rook h5, and we're also threatening the rook. And maybe rook g4 as well. Cut off his king again. Okay, we'll just simplify. He's losing on time, so... I dropped my rook there, actually, but don't think it matters. All right, so we get the win against him. 36 points, but beep, beep. He berserked a game, and he went ahead of us. Yeah, he recovered from that first-round game. Ooh, Chess Explained. Wow, Christoph is playing? I didn't even know he was in here. Well, hello to Christoph. I literally did not see him at all in the standings, but I guess he's around. He's around and he's participating. Our first battle on Lichess, I believe, has not occurred before. Okay, let's try to maneuver for control of f4. We'll see how that works out. Let's take this way. Back that knight off. Let's do this. Looks very annoying for him. Okay, let's come here. We'll try to keep some tension in the position. All right, let's do this. I'll take this way. Let's actually go here, because if he takes with the pawn, I have knight g3, so I think that was favorable. Queen g4 coming. If he plays queen g3, he loses to knight e2, so that's a nice one. Maybe h6 next. He's trying to get me to trade my awesome knight, but of course I'm not going to do that unless I have to. Let's go here. What is his plan? His next maybe h5. All right, this is looking really good. Let's just defend the pawns. I don't have to go after the c pawn right away. I mean, I could, but I don't have to. Let's just do this. All right, let's take that. He's going to get some counterplay. Let's come here with the knight. Maybe he's going after a7 is the plan. Okay, let's give a check, and then we'll come to c4 and go take a5. Yeah, too little too late, it looks like. But maybe the time. Ooh, almost stalemated him there. All right, we win the game. All right, so we took out Christoph. Not an easy win to get. And like I said, he kind of came from nowhere. He late joined. Who do we get next? DE3. What's the standings looking like? I probably just need a win and then maybe Berserk the final game. We'll find out. Let's do this now. This is like the same thing that happened in the previous game. With colors reversed, though. Maybe he has Queen A4 here. Queen A4 could be interesting. But Queen A4, I think I can take on E3. Okay, he's going to do this instead. That just loses this. Not good for him. Okay, let's threaten mate. And mate is coming on H2 next move. Unless he does something about that. He does, but we can take here. Maybe we'll get a quick win. We might get another game in. That would be awesome if we did. Let's just castle so we don't run into F7 problems. Yeah, and this is going to be mate. All right, back to tournament. So how are we shaping up here? 44 to 46. I haven't lost a game yet, but Beep Beep by Majip is just grinding out the wins. And he's played one more game than me, so that game didn't even matter, technically. Got to beat Mr. Fartbrains, and we got to beat him pretty fast, too. Let's go for an exchange variation and then bishop f4. I like how I say I have to beat him fast and then I play an exchange variation. Maybe I'll try to make up for it with a random stabbing move like g4. All right, then we'll go g5. Try to scare him a little bit on this side of the board. Oh, he's getting nervous. He played the king over. Oops, let's come here. Threaten mate. Also threatening knight g6. This is very bad for Mr. Fartbrains. Ooh, and we win the queen. Okay. Well, maybe we can get 2 more games in. That'll be a stretch, but if we win one of them quickly... Oh, I'm still 2 points behind. I mean, a Berserk win, like, barely doesn't even help, so... Let's see. 2 minutes remaining. Give me a game. Give me someone soft. Lichess pairing gods. We didn't get someone soft. I can't Berserk Sadistica, even when they're playing this kind of nonsense opening. I guess I'll just take here. Let's bring this back. We'll play e5, sure. Let's go here, just stop any h3 business. Knight f3. Okay, let's go here. Take that. He could take g2, this is true. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of play, though. Okay, let's go queen g4. Let's take that. And then go bishop g5. Queen a5. Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably didn't play this quite correct. Okay, let's take. We'll go here. Somehow I'm not doing too hot in this position. All right, I'm trying to get some counterplay against his king, but it's not going too well. I'm going to play for checkmate. Try to play for mate. Otherwise, the h-pawn is going to hurt me quite bad. Let's come here. He's got to bring his rook back now. Oh, he could check on. Okay, let's do this then. I missed that move. That holds everything for him. Oh, the dream is dead. I think I'm going to lose to Sadistica. Unless, woo, okay. Hello. What just happened there? A4, let's run. Run like the wind, A-pawn. Take that. Take that. Somehow we're actually going to win this one. Don't ask me how. Check. Let's march in with the king. I'm just going to ignore that pawn and checkmate him. All right, back to tournament. Oh, it didn't matter, though. Yeah, last game would not have mattered. All right. So congrats to FM Beep Beep, I'm a Jeep. He overcame that first loss, and yeah, he just got 2 more games in than we did. Berserk 2 games. Yeah, sometimes like losing the first game, and you can see the difference in like the average ratings. This is kind of what happens sometimes. Like, because he lost that first game, I think he got like slightly easier pairings, like average rating 2032 compared to mine, which was over 2200. I'm not saying this to complain, it's just an observation. But since he lost that first game, he got slightly easier pairings, and even though we didn't face the rest of the tournament, he still got first place. So anyways, interesting tournament, very strong tournament, 105 players, and we even had Chess Explained show up there at the end. So Christoph, hope you guys enjoyed this one. All right, and I'll be back again soon with another video. Talk to you guys later. Bye.